Hello everyone and welcome to the Homepage Network. I'm John Vogt. Jim Nobles is joining us today with the COVID-19 Task Force update. I believe this to be an important broadcast, and I hope that you will be open to the information presented and not drop us in a political box and click us off. I understand that this issue has been politicized and mistakes have been made by many experts on both sides. There's been misinformation put out there. As our understanding of COVID-19 has increased, our approach to fighting this disease has changed. At this point, reasonable people on both sides have strong points. But because of the politicalization of COVID, some of us have stopped listening to each other. But COVID-19 should not be a political issue. This is a health issue. Speaking for the Homepage Network, we want to keep the numbers down and our businesses and schools open. We want area sports up and running. But we want to do this safely, and that's where you come in. I want to encourage you today to listen to this information that we will be presenting and respond appropriately so that we can keep Tioga County open. Jim, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you, John.
We appreciate it.
Yes.
I understand the COVID-19 numbers in our region are going up.
Yeah, that's correct, John. As we close out September, there's been a lot of COVID activity throughout the county. September was our most infectious month, with Tioga County recording 29 new positive cases throughout the month. That's a 60% increase in just 1 month, and the highest number of positive cases in a single month since the onset of the virus. 20 of those new positive cases were in the last 14 days, which is also the highest number of active cases we've ever recorded since March.
Now, you're getting a lot of questions about testing.
Yes, we have a lot of questions about testing and how that relates to the increase in positive cases. And yes, we have seen an increase of testing symptomatic patients or symptomatic people in our county. However, we've also seen an approximate 0.5% increase in our positivity rate. That's about a 40% increase in just the month of September. So with the number of positive cases increasing 60% and our positivity rate increasing 40%, that tells us we have some work to do to slow this spread throughout the county.
Now, this is not just impacting our region here in Tioga County. It's broader than that. The increase is pretty widespread. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. This increase comes at a time when we're ushering in the fall season. The temperatures begin to drop. Activities that were once suitable for outside, we have to move those indoors. And this is something we need to be aware of because we know that congregate activity is a significant factor to the spread of the virus. Bradford County has seen a significant increase, and I'm sure everyone's heard by now the virus has caused the Troy and Canton school districts to move to remote learning for the next couple weeks. In Lycoming County to the south and Steuben County to the north, there are also cases increasing, and Chemung County has seen a significant increase and is battling what we call a cluster spread or cluster event that was associated with a local church. So what does that mean for us? We need to follow and be diligent about the mitigation recommendations from the CDC and Pennsylvania Department of Health. Masking in public, social distancing, these are the most effective measures that we can do as a community to reduce the spread of this virus.
Okay, Jim, let's talk more about masking.
Yes, there's been a lot of controversy about the effectiveness of masking. And we've talked in depth on this program with segments with some of our physician colleagues about masking. Today we're going to dive a little bit deeper into this and really understand why do we need to mask. Masking is the single most important thing that anybody can do to prevent the spread of this virus. Is it 100%? No, but it provides that extra layer of protection, and when you couple that with social distancing, we get near 100% effectiveness in reducing the spread of this virus.
Now, one of the problems with masking and getting people to cooperate is the mixed messages and the misinformation that was out there at the beginning, and then the changing of the masking information.
Yeah.
And so we're at a point now where some people just throw the whole thing out. But we have enough information to know for sure that masking does help.
Yes, that's the single most important thing we can do. There's enough peer-reviewed articles. What that means is somebody wrote an article about masking. It was reviewed by other health experts around the country, so that's a peer-reviewed article. Our local physicians have been on this program talking about the effectiveness of masking. Anytime you say one thing and then the data changes later on down the road, you run the risk of losing 1% of the population. They just say, wait a minute, you said one thing, now you told us to do another. Something's up. We're all naturally skeptical. It's just in our nature. We need to get past that. This isn't a political issue.
And then to exasperate that problem, the masking has been politicized. So now you have people digging in on both sides, and somehow this is a political statement, whether you wear a mask or not. It's not a political statement. This is a health issue.
Yeah, John, you're absolutely right. The task force has been following this since the beginning of the virus, and we understand how this has been politicized. The task force is not a political faction. We don't have political ties. What we're here for is the health and well-being of our county, of every resident of Tioga County, of every business in Tioga County, every school that operates in Tioga County. The task force is interested in controlling and mitigating the spread of this virus so we can keep these different agencies open. Our businesses need to be open. They have suffered more than their fair share throughout the last 9 months of this horrific virus. Our schools need to be open. The children can't spend time at home trying to learn on a Zoom or a computer screen. They need to interact with their fellow students. They need to interact with the teachers. We need to follow the mitigation recommendations, not the political side of this, but the proven medical recommendations that show if we do two simple things, we wear a mask when we're in congregate settings and we social distance as best we can.
And we wash our hands.
We can drive that spread down, keep our businesses open. Our restaurants should be a much greater capacity than they are now. We don't like the fact that we're telling them you can only be 25 or 50%. We're letting people outside the county make decisions for us. Let's take back control. Let's say we can control our county because every resident here is committed to the neighbor and friend to their left and to their right.
Right.
I'm wearing a mask, John, because I care about you and your family. I want everybody to do the same for all their friends and family throughout the county.
We want to thank you, homepage viewers, for joining us for this broadcast today. I hope you'll share it with friends and family. And Jim, I'll let you wrap things up.
Yeah, thank you, John. Folks, listen, COVID-19 is real. The increases that we've seen in Tioga County over the last month are real. Social distancing, masking, and washing your hands are necessary to control the spread of this virus. We need to pull together as one county, fighting a common enemy, and not get wrapped up in the political stigma associated with COVID-19 and masking. Mask up for your family. Mask up for your friends. And please, mask up for our businesses who have already suffered enough.
Let's keep Tioga County open.
Year after year, we've been ranked the best bank in Pennsylvania for customer satisfaction. Want to know our secret? It's our people. Hardworking, kind-hearted, and fun-loving. They are our secret ingredient.